Welcome to building your website, part one. I want to actually show you how to build the website using Weebly.com. It's a nice, simple drop and drag approach to building a website that's pretty effective because it does come up and give you some pretty good quality websites. So we're going to go ahead and just launch our browser here. I use Chrome as a Google Apps for Education School. And we're going to go ahead and start typing in Weebly. So Weebly starts coming up since I have used it before, but it's simply Weebly.com, Weebly.com. And you can try it for free and create a site and help do things that way. If you want to sign in with your Gmail account, you can do that. That's your Google Plus sign in. Or if you're signed into Facebook, you can do that already. And that automatically also links up the account to Facebook for you. I click sign up. If I didn't already have an account, it would let me. In this case, I already have one, so I'm just going to go right ahead and sign in. And as I'm taking a look here, you're going to see it's going to be blank like this, but when you click on sites, that is actually going to be where you have to build your site. And one of the good things about Weebly is you have a certain number of students you can add in here as well. When you actually get a pro account, especially, you get even more. But you can have up to 10 websites if you really want to have that many. That's quite a few though. So you can go public, private, class name. You can do a lot of different things with your students. But if you take a look here at sites, I want to go ahead and create one. So I'm going to go add a site. So when you have nothing there, you just click add a site, and you're going to have a whole bunch of different themes that come up. And they're in order by what the designs look like. They've kind of gone through and come up with some designs. If you want a blog, you even want a portfolio. So if you wanted your students to create a digital portfolio, that's a great opportunity there. The only thing is you may not have enough for all of your students, so you want to be aware of that. But if I click on personal for now, I'm going to look at right here, Mr. Ryan Bentz. I'm going to take a look at that. It's called Bird's Eye Professional. It also has Apple products, so I'm a little happy with that since I'm an Apple guy. And this information comes up here, so choose your website. Now, anything that you choose here, it will go ahead and let you create it if it's available. So if I do test site 700, that should be available, okay, and that's there. If I wanted to actually have testsite700.com, I would type in here, and I could actually even register the domain and purchase it and have access to it from that point forward. I don't want to, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this, use the Weebly.com version, and I'm going to continue. So this is what it's going to look like so far. Real simple, real basic, but I want to have a little bit more of what's called a landing page for my home page. Landing is a little bit bigger, gives me a little more to work with, so I'm going to simply title it Test Page 700, just because that's what we called it. Or did we call it Test Site? You know what? I don't know, so let's check. It's Test Site. Alright, so as you can see, I clicked on settings and I found some important information right there. I also here, so that I'll know, I'm going to write test site as well. If I can get this to work real quick, there we go. Test site 700. Sounds kind of official there. I'm going to save that so it's updated. I'm going to go back to my pages, and now you see test site 700. So I know I was off here, and I'm going to fix this to test site 700. I'm going to say this is my test site for my assignment. So that could be a branding, it could be a positioning statement, it could be a lot of different things based on whatever we're building here. But this is going to be really nice too. It's called a button text that I want to make and send it to my website, my personal website. So I'm going to say meet the teacher, and see right there in that button text, that's where I did that. And then I'm going to click on link under website. I'm going to type in SHHS tech teacher .weebly.com. So when we're ready, we'll take a look and see what that looks like. But that looks good. I'm going to leave that button style a little bit smaller like that. And we're done with that. Okay. Now, one other thing for editing this image, there's a couple filters you can choose. Vignette, I normally feel really good with. Lost my picture. Oh, there it is. Or Gotham probably might look a little better, so I'm going to try that. For some reason, that kind of stands out for me. I'm also going to darken it a little bit so my letters pop. I'm going to save, and when I do, you can see save pages, save only to this page. Right now, I just want that there. Here's the problem. I don't have any other pages. This is the only page I have. So as you can see, when I click on this, there's nothing there. This page isn't even there. So I'm going to unhide it. So it just kind of naturally came in unhidden. You can see it there. So what do I do next? This plus button, I'm going to add another standard page. That page I'm going to call, I'm just going to call this class. And you see that should then pop up there. And it changes the name. I'm going to add one more, and this is going to be my blog page. So I'm going to call this Tech Blog. Tech Blog. And I'm going to save that. We'll look at the difference of the pages. So again, we just finished this lovely little page. Class. Didn't change too much. Tech Blog definitely has changed. So this is going to be something that I really want you to play with. I want you to get very familiar with it. Start looking at all of these as well and see what they do, because in the second session we're going to go over what all of the actual buttons do and functions. So then that way you can build an actual blog page, you can build your class page, you can also even build your home page. So I look forward to that next session, which will be shortly. Hopefully this helps you a lot. Thanks a lot. Bye.